In any good story, there is a good villain, the person who does everything for their self-interest.
I believe we're alike in that way. If you are who I think you are, you should give me another chance.
I don't think we're alike at all, Mr. White.
And sometimes they can make the audience empathize with their decisions.
Jamie, I love you.
I know. Goodbye, Angie Valdez.
And in this video, I want to talk about some of the smartest villains that we've seen throughout the years.
¿Qué vamos a robar?
La Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre.
Don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Hey, guys. I come in? Lalo.
Your friend will be dead by the weekend. Which means I've broken one of your rules. And yet I cannot be killed.
I did warn you not to trust me.
Do you know the last person that said that to me? I'll tell you, except I can't pronounce them Turkish names. You want to sell food, you sell my food. You don't sell nothing at all.
You explain to me what in school in the car. Go,
I ain't going nowhere with you. I came here to talk to Uncle Tommy.
Hey, you ain't gotta call him that. He ain't part of the family no more.
Yeah, too bad that ain't your decision to make, Ghost.
But first, let me tell you a story. There were once two brothers, one named Michael and the other Lincoln, the older. Lincoln was incarcerated for a crime he did not commit, facing the death penalty. Lincoln convinced his brother Michael that he didn't do it. Michael then went to a bank after conjuring a plan to stage a robbery to break into prison to break his brother out. With his engineering background, marking the schematics of the prison as a tattoo on his skin, making him a criminal in the eyes of the law, and after his escape, a felon on the run. Now, Michael was the protagonist of this story, and we later found out that his brother was in fact innocent of that specific crime, but a mastermind nonetheless. 96% of you watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you like my videos, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to at least 10,000.
Looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Villains have range. Some are doing things out of selfishness, for them or the people they care about, wrecking a path and forsaking anyone who they don't care about. And sometimes, the villain is just crazy.
Heisenberg says, relax. Órale, Holmes. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed.
This is one of those instances. Jim Moriarty. Jim Moriarty, the main antagonist of Sherlock Holmes, is one who outsmarts the mastermind Holmes on multiple occasions, putting him in crazy situations.
I can still prove that you created an entirely false identity.
Oh, just kill yourself. It's a lot less effort. Go on. For me.
You're just getting that now.
While he causes havoc in his city, basically being on par with the intelligence of Sherlock, making him a strong opponent to fight against and a rival to not be trifled with.
Is everything to your liking?
Are you kidding me? This is the best chicken I have ever had.
I'm delighted to hear that.
No.
Gustavo Fring, played by Giancarlo Esposito, has played the main antagonist in Breaking Bad, He stole the show with his acting and, in my opinion, played the quiet, sophisticated, debonair character we know as Gustavo Fring, the Chicken Man. I think of Gus in two ways. We see him in Better Call Saul and in Breaking Bad. In Better Call Saul, I think of him as a defensive Gus and offensive in Breaking Bad. Regardless of the show, he still plays a very patient strategist. When we see him in Better Call Saul, up against Lalo Salamanca and the Salamanca family, he plays his patient role to a T, his defensive role to a drive. For example, when we see him blow up his own restaurant to maintain cover, and protect the mole he planted on his opponent's side. We see him do things like capture an influential member on his opponent's side and use that to help direct his methods of war against them.
From now on, you are mine.
To help his plan to then later take over the drug industry he is in, cutting himself off as the middleman, but the main kingpin. But implanting moles is not new to him. He did that again in Breaking Bad to take care of his asset, the meth. And we see him be on the more offensive side in Breaking Bad, like swallowing poison to poison the person he views as enemy, still maintaining patience.
Don Hilario está muerto. Sus capos están muertos. Ustedes no tienen a nadie más por quien pelear. Llenen sus bolsillos o váyanse en paz. O vengan a pelear conmigo y mueran.
His patience helps with his Machiavellianistic method of attack, which is why I view Gustavo Fring as one of the best written villains on TV. And his ingenious was definitely a part of his captivating character.
Supporting my community. I hide in plain sight, same as you.
La Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre.
La Casa de Papel, or The Money Heist, has one of the smartest characters we've seen on TV, Sergio Marquina, a man located in Spain who plans to do one of the biggest heists in the world, the heist of the Royal Mint of Spain.
A Red Cross doctor or a pizza guy, but I know they are going to infiltrate us somehow. And that will be our opportunity to employ a Trojan horse.
Sergio was the man on the outside, the planner, and the man behind the computer, but he also was the man on the inside, making the main inspector on the case of the bank heist to fall in love with him and help him without her knowledge, to take the pieces on his chessboard, resulting in a checkmate. Sergio wasn't only the brain behind the operation, but he was the most vulnerable at a lot of these points, and that is probably one of the reasons why the audience fell in love with his character. Let's talk about a ghost. James St. Patrick, who played Ghost in the Power franchise, is another brilliant character who has the whole audience in awe of his character. A cruel man who isn't afraid of killing and hurting people around him.
Tell me who hired you, and then you can come work for us. Tonight you sleep in Tucumba. Still have a choice, Miguelito. Escoge.
Si hablo, matan mi familia. I'm not afraid to die.
And I'm not afraid to kill you.
To make sure he accomplished the goals he set out for himself. For example, using the love of his life and AUSA agent Angela Valdez, an inside woman, to help him develop plans to take down his enemies and survive the game.
I don't know what you heard about me. And quite frankly, I don't give two. Whatever person is in your ear, they got it wrong. I don't make threats. If I had any intention of killing you, Rashad, you would never see it coming. You would simply, I don't know, disappear like a ghost.
And there is the other side. Tariq St. Patrick, Ghost. His son specifically, who also in some sense adopts the name he has, more of a split reputation where some hate him and some love his character. Regardless, Tariq also shares Ghost's Machiavellian traits, but maybe with less of a conscience.
She left a while ago. Where'd she go? Honestly, I don't know. And if she wanted you to know, she probably would have told you herself. What are you? Hey.
I know you're gonna want to catch a bullet for playing Captain Save-A-Hole right now, so be smart, bro.
Okay.
Be smart.
All right, she's at my parents' house in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Truly his father's son, killing his teacher when it comes down to it, his father, and anyone else who comes in his way. But he has a soft spot for his family, and every now and then make the decision to get rid of someone instead of taking them out. There is another villain I want to talk about. Master strategist, cunning, bold, dark, and a survivor. But I think I would prefer to keep this character in a video of his own. Subscribe and comment the smartest villain you watched. Sincerely.
Looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.